The 314th Airlift Wing, located at Little Rock Air Force Base, Arkansas, is the foundation of America's combat airlift capability. An Air Education and Training Command asset, this wing is made up of roughly 1,200 airmen and contract personnel with a focused mission: train the world's best C-130 and C-21 airlifters to fly, fight, and win. These airmen operate and maintain a fleet of more than 35 C-130 and C-21 aircraft to accomplish this mission. A training wing, the 314th is intentionally designed lean and mission-focused. It is one of the 3 wings at Little Rock Air Force Base and owns the world's largest training fleet of C-130s. The 314th Airlift Wing has a storied history tracing back to World War II as the 314th Troop Carrier Group. The squadrons of the 314th first saw action supporting operations in North Africa in 1942 and participated in all major combat operations in the European theater of World War II from that point on. And it was the 314th Troop Carrier Group and their C-47 and C-53 aircraft that spearheaded the D-Day invasion on June 6th, airdropping the paratroopers into France, responsible for securing the area for Allied forces to land. During the Korean War, crews from the 314th Airlift Wing were vital to resupplying U.S. forces during key turning points in the war. They saw action during crucial battles in the Vietnam War, and they spearheaded an air assault by Army Rangers in Panama in 1989. In August 1990, the wing deployed forces to the Middle East to counter Iraqi aggression during Operation Desert Shield. After the war, the 314th Airlift Wing provided humanitarian support, airdropping necessary supplies, food, water, and blankets to Kurdish refugees in southern Turkey and northern Iraq. This effort saved many lives. At home, the 314th Airlift Wing demonstrated its readiness to respond to its nation's call in August and September of 2008 as Hurricanes Gustav and Ike threatened to land on our Gulf Coast. The 314th flew numerous aeromedical evacuation missions to move patients inland to ensure their safety and survival. Today, the 314th Airlift Wing is responsible for producing mission-qualified, combat-ready aircrew members for C-130 and C-21 operation squadrons around the world. To accomplish this, the 314th provides the full continuum of training. This includes 52 different syllabi covering training on initial, requalification, and senior officer courses. All C-21 training for the Air Force is conducted by the 45th Airlift Squadron located at Keesler Air Force Base in Mississippi. The 45th is a geographically separated unit that falls under the 314th Operations Group. C-130 training is conducted at Little Rock's C-130 Center of Excellence, where students receive training in all 5 crew positions. The 314th instructs United States Airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen who receive the full range of C-130 training. The 314th also trains airmen from 34 allied nations. As more countries continue to purchase the J model, the number of foreign students is increasing. Some of these students receive training from start to finish, while others get phased training before going to Nashville, Tennessee for continued flight training. Along with its own training, the 314th also provides aircraft and maintainers to support flight training conducted by Air Combat Command's Weapons School. All C-130 crews are trained on one of 2 models. The C-130E, operated by the 62nd Airlift Squadron, is the most numerous aircraft in the fleet. The second model and newest aircraft is the C-130J, flown by the 48th Airlift Squadron. Of the 2 aircraft, the J model can fly higher, faster, and carry a greater payload than the E models, but both are invaluable to the mission. Each year, the 314th flies more than 15,000 hours, utilizing over $20 million in equipment and 20 flight simulators and training devices to train nearly 2,000 students a year. Professionally maintained aircraft and the efforts of the airmen from the 314th Maintenance Group make this possible. As technology advances, so will the training provided through the 314th Airlift Wing. Crew members can expect classroom and simulator training as well as hands-on training to continue to mirror the needs of the U.S. Air Force and its sister services. The 314th has seen tactical airlift initiatives create changes, upgrades, and conversions, as well as total force structuring and organization. With each change, the 314th Airlift Wing has remained and will remain a key player in the continuum of Air Force flight training. It's through this training the 314th Airlift Wing connects to every combat commander in the world, and why every C-130 flying around the world traces its roots to the 314th Airlift Wing.